What if I told you that most people today are living in quiet defeat? Not because they lack talent, but because they lack mental strength. We scroll, we compare, we envy, and then we wonder why we feel weak or lost. We choose comfort and call it peace, but comfort is the slowest form of death. While struggling, hardship holds the seed of real power. But here's the twist. The ancient Stoics knew this long before social media or self-help books. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. That's not just words. That's a weapon. A way to live in chaos and remain unshaken. Stoicism doesn't make life easy. It makes you unstoppable. This is the warrior within. The mind is your first battlefield. Before you face the world, you must face yourself. Every doubt, every fear, every excuse, they all live here, inside this endless space between your thoughts. Most people lose this war before it even begins. They wake up already defeated. They let emotions control them. They let comfort sedate them. But a warrior knows the battle is not out there. It's here. He trains his mind to obey, not to wander. He uses silence as a weapon. He uses pain as a teacher. The mind will tempt you. It will whisper, "Rest. Take it easy. You've done enough." But the warrior answers, "No, not yet." Because each day, each decision, each thought you conquer forges the armor of your spirit. Control your mind, and you control everything. Ignore it, and it will control you. The first battlefield is the mind. Win here, and the rest of life will bow before you. This is where your war begins. Emotions are storms within the soul. They can destroy you, or they can guide you. The Stoics never said, "Feel nothing." They said, "Control everything." Anger, fear, jealousy, pride, they all rise like waves. But the warrior watches, doesn't react. He stands in the storm and lets it pass. Because emotion is not the enemy. Attachment is. When you let feelings define your actions, you lose control of yourself. A warrior feels deeply, but acts with reason. He knows anger can fuel courage, but only when mastered. He knows sadness can build wisdom, but only when accepted. Control is not suppression. It's awareness. It's knowing what you feel and choosing how to use it. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So the next time emotion rises, breathe. Don't fight it. Don't feed it. Observe it. Understand it. And let it go. Because mastering your emotions is the first step to mastering yourself. Discomfort is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. The Stoics believed that growth only comes through struggle. You cannot become unbreakable if you've never been broken. Every moment of pain Every setback, every failure is a forge. And inside that fire, your strength is formed. Modern life teaches you to avoid pain, to seek pleasure, to stay comfortable. But comfort weakens the spirit. It dulls the mind. It makes you forget who you are. Discomfort sharpens you. It humbles you. It reveals what's real. When you walk into the cold, when you lift the weight, when you face what you fear, you are not suffering. You are transforming. Because the obstacle is not in your way. The obstacle is the way. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." So embrace discomfort, seek challenge, walk willingly into the storm. Because every time you do, the old self dies and the new self is born. Greatness is not built in moments of motivation. It's built in routine. Every morning, every repetition, every choice, it shapes who you become. The Stoics understood this. They didn't wait for inspiration. They created structure. They built habits that forged strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations every morning, not for others, but to sharpen his own mind. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Routine is not restriction, it's freedom. Because when your days are disciplined, your mind becomes still. Discipline is not a cage, it's a path. Each act of consistency, each small victory, is a declaration that you control yourself. The warrior doesn't rise by chance, he rises by ritual. Because the power of routine is the power to transform. The Stoics taught one simple truth. You suffer more in imagination than in reality. We spend our days trying to control the uncontrollable. People, situations, outcomes. But control is an illusion. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. That's the essence of freedom. When you stop chasing what's beyond you, you become unshakable. The warrior accepts what he cannot change, but he never surrenders control of himself. He adapts, he adjusts, he acts with reason, never reaction. Because the only true power is mastery over your response. Life will test you. It will pull you and provoke you. But remember, you decide what enters your mind. You decide how to react. Control your thoughts, and you control your world. Let go of everything else. Pain is the price of becoming strong. Most people run from it, but the warrior walks straight into it. The Stoics didn't see pain as punishment. They saw it as training. Every hardship, every heartbreak, every failure is a forge that shapes the soul. When life hits you, you have two choices. You can break, or you can build. When pain will show you who you are. When everything is stripped away, what remains is truth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." So don't curse your suffering. Use it. breathe through it, learn from it. Because the fire that burns you is the same fire that forges you. Transform pain into power. The Stoics meditated on death, not to be morbid, but to live more fully. They called it memento mori. Remember, you will die. Not as a curse, but as a call to awaken. Because when you face death, you stop wasting life. You stop chasing approval and start seeking meaning. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. Death is not the enemy. Fear of living half alive is." The warrior remembers death so he can live with purpose. He knows each breath is borrowed, each sunrise a gift. So don't wait. Don't delay your becoming, because in the face of mortality, the only thing that truly matters is how deeply you live. Memento mori. In the end, the Stoics believed in one thing above all: virtue. Not success, not fame, not pleasure, but the quiet strength of doing what is right, even when no one is watching. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter." Virtue is not about perfection. It's about alignment between what you think, what you say, and what you do. The warrior's path ends here, not in conquest, but in character. Because when your actions are rooted in virtue, no loss can break you, no praise can corrupt you, and no fear can move you. To live with virtue is to live free, and that is the ultimate victory. If you've made it this far, you're not just listening. You're transforming. You've walked through the 8 Stoic laws. You've faced discomfort, discipline, and doubt. And if something inside you has changed, that's not coincidence. That's growth. Remember, this path isn't about perfection. It's about becoming stronger, calmer, and truer each day. If this message resonated with you, like the ancient voices of Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, share it. Let it reach another warrior still searching for peace. And as you leave this video, carry one truth with you. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This is the warrior within.